Hi there guys, System Shock, my favorite game of all times. This was the game I played when I had my 486 machine and it was the first computer I ever owned, and yeah, it was just a big fun. I really enjoyed the original and the Looking Glass Studios version, and I'm just a huge fan of it. And then when I heard that there's gonna be a remake, I was like, oh, it can't be true, it's too good thing to be true. So it's very interesting to see how these game designers have interpreted the original version and transferred that to the today's technology. So let's take a look. So it says System Shock pre-alpha demo content, performance content and graphics may subject to change. Okay. Oh man, it's creepy. It's like Soma a little bit, you know, the effects. Alright. Yeah, it looks awesome. It looks absolutely awesome, and I'm noticing, you know, just so huge attention to the detail. Like a stasis complete. Surgery, neural implant surgery, healing time 6 months. Yeah, they are really true to the original story. It seems. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so we woke up in this cryogenic heating suite here, and yeah, huge big fan of this. I'm gonna get some Medipatch in here. I'm really digging the textures, and also I'm really digging the glass effect, which is like a, seems like it's a parallax, some kind of a maybe probably parallax effect that, you know, it's just completely awesome. And you have the doors opening. Oh my god, it's nostalgic. So it's system analyzer, and yeah, right. Okay, navigation mapping unit version 1. Grady. Yeah, the original. Yeah, I'm really remembering the original one now. We have some patches here and stamina. Okay, and we have a lead pipe. Is it? Lead pipe. I wonder why the original had lead pipes. I mean, lead is not very exactly healthy material to work with. So what's wrong with a lead pipe? What are you going to do with lead pipes? I mean that the pipes, if they are made of lead and you put some liquid into them, the liquid's going to be contaminated with lead. It's not very healthy.
Hello.
Oh yeah, and then
Hello.
so it seems they have redone the logs, and basically just they have went on and recast the actors and all, and just remade them. But I like this approach because if you just try to be, if you are, even if you are really true to the original and so on, then you still kind of, it's nicer that you put some original twist to them. So yeah. Okay, here we are, and we have got this machine which was also in the original. Yeah, and we have a serve-bot, I suppose. Hi there. Hi there. Yeah. It was just like, yeah, again, just like the original. But I mean, the level of detail, you know, it's astonishing when you think about the original, you know, that you know, the sprites and all, and this is like way more creepy. Yeah. So let's go forward. Let's see what we got here. Another server bot, I suppose. Hi there. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Cute R2-D2 wannabe. Oh man. Alright, sorry. You've got a human arm. I don't need a human arm today. Let's go forward. Yeah. Great look. So I mean the darkness, you know, and then those blinky lights in the darkness, these kind of Ridley Scott kind of things, you know, like you would see in Ridley Scott movies. Okay, so you know, I remember in the original I will always check these boxes, you know, they have like lovely boxes what they have in there. And oh yeah, nice. Yeah, this is the energy energy charge station, so we can get some recharge from there. Yeah, again, like an original had these, but you know, now again they have even added animations to these. It's really just a product of love, yeah. So let's go forward. What do we got? Again, I'm really digging this effect, you know, these glass effects. Can we break it? Seems we can't break these. But anyway, yeah. Oh, hi there. The original System Shock had these cameras, and you kind of had to destroy them sometimes in order to progress in the level. And when you destroyed them, some more doors would open and so on. So, yeah, this we can break. I mean, look at this. You can change the lighting of the level by doing that. Okay, so we've got the 451, you know, legendary 451. Oh, hi there. Oh man, it's creepy. Yeah, it's way more creepy. You know, I remember the original wasn't like scary. There was just sprites which would come attack you, but like, oh, I'm not really doing too well. I guess I should use that healing machine there. We do have these medi patches, but maybe we should save them for later. So let's go back and get some healing going on with that machine over here. Okay. Oh man, they have really created the animation for this guy as well. Wow. Yeah, awesome. We've got we should get rid of this. I'm just gonna like jump at the yeah. Yeah, can we actually search it? We can even search, but no, they don't have anything. So let's go. Yeah, and one thing that really comes to my mind about this is that, you know, the level and the original System Shock had obviously pretty big limitations for the game engines, that you couldn't have like multiple layers on top of each other, and they had these bridges, but that wasn't like really true multi-level 3D environment. So they had these slopes, and these slopes were actually, back in the day when System Shock came out, the slopes were actually sort of a thing that other game engines couldn't do. So but now because you know they have to stay they are chosen to stay true to the original level design. So it must have been quite tempting to add some stuff that wouldn't be possible in the original, but now so these slopes are actually really interesting because they have added these details here, so the slopes actually make sense, and it doesn't look funny at all. It looks just somehow natural, I suppose. Yeah. Also, we should probably get there. Oh, yeah, we have a lot of these surfboards in here. Okay, I'm just gonna go forward and get the key card. Right. I'm also noticing effect influence from System Shock 2 and Bioshock in this, which is very nice. We've got some. Oh, in the physics, you can see that, you know, opening this guy up will kind of move this guy around. And the original System Shock actually had a physics engine, which was you could throw things around and they would bounce off the walls. And you know, for example, with the grenades, you could really have some fun with them, because yeah, they had this kind of a gravitational lifts, and if you threw a grenade into this gravitational lift, it would float in the midair, and if enemy walked and hit that, then that would go off. And really funny. A lot of these kind of really unique gameplay things. So there's a lot of these sort of systems in the System Shock. I think that's where the name sort of comes from, that they had this physics engine, and they had basically first-person shooting kind of a mechanic going on, and they had role-playing elements and objects and plot things, and yeah, it was a really I think it was a remarkable achievement at the time when it was done. Yeah, and like the raycasting thing that you know the if you could explosions and so on really followed the real world in that sense that yeah you could go behind the walls and then you could be safe from the grenades and so on. So yeah, and it's really rather creepy. Yeah. Oh, hi there. Repair bot. Yeah, get some medipatch here. So absolutely stunning graphics in this game. Yeah, absolutely stunning. I'm blown away by this. Absolutely. Door in here. How do we get this guy open? I mean, the music is so, and the atmosphere is so creepy, like way more creepy than the original Never was. It feels very sturdy. Okay. Maybe we need to get there. So yeah, let's see what we've got in here. It's funny, these alcoves which lead to nowhere, that what would be the purpose of having this kind of thing, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the original game needed to do some things that yeah, that wouldn't be like make some sense in the real world, but it doesn't matter. But I mean, the original, they had these tubings going on, which was just a texture in the original, but now they have just added real geometry into these. It's yeah, absolutely huge fan of this. Oh, hi there, sorry. So let's take a look. We got again these, and I don't think we need crushed soda cans, so I'm just gonna hold on. Yeah, where can we actually go from here? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I think we need to go in here. Okay, we've got one. Okay, so yeah, sometimes actually you can get stuck in this game, and I got stuck in the stairs once, so yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. Lighting effects and everything like were these enemies so hard on the real original one? Man, yeah. Look at this. Crazy, yeah. I'm getting some serious Bioshock vibes here regarding the music and the atmosphere now. I mean, that's pretty nice, because basically, yeah, Bioshock, and that is so that you can actually see parts of the station here. Look at that, you can see parts of the station from the window. Man, awesome stuff. And then, you know, it's rotating, you know, like that. I mean, it must have been a huge effort to create just, you know, about the graphics and the 3D graphics design things. So yeah, thank you for watching. It was really nice to play around with this, and I'm really looking forward to this game.